Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream, and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 Shadowkeep for some more Destiny 2 news and Season 11, or Season of the Arrivals intel, guys, because we finally have the name for Season 11. It has officially been leaked. I'm going to be covering this leak as well as a last chance glitch that you want to take advantage of within the next 24 hours, because I don't think it'll ever be accessible again. In just 1 second, but first I just want to remind everybody, still doing the giveaway on my YouTube channel. The next one will be at 25,000 subscribers. All you have to do to be entered into that giveaway is like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on the notifications, the bell. It's right next to the big red subscribe button, and follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box down below. And as always, guys, if you stick around till the end of the video, I'll have a secret hashtag you can leave in the comments section to be entered into that giveaway a second time for this video. And remember, guys, those secret hashtags stack between all videos. So if you haven't done this on a previous piece of content on this channel, go back, check out another video, and of course, do it again. Alright, so first things first with the breaking news. Season of the Arrivals. Season 11. The name is finally out there in the YouTube or internet universe. This was leaked through the PlayStation 4 store. There's always a leak. It seems like it comes from that area. And this leak is in the manner of this specific image you're seeing on your screen right now. This looks like a silver bundle for the next season, some sort of, I don't know, precursor advertisement. But this was up on the PS4 store, and as you can see underneath, it says Destiny 2 Season of the Arrivals. This was the presumed name based on another previous leak, which I talked about in my last video, from, I believe it was a French specific gaming service, meaning that was going to be the release on the French title of the same game. So we could kind of assume that it was going to be the same here in the States, or in England, or any English-speaking country you might be from. But it's not always the case, as we've gotten previous seasons with different names in different countries, and they weren't the same here. So it wasn't a guarantee, but we can now confirm that it is Season of the Arrivals, which I think is, again, it's a pretty straightforward name considering what we're going to be getting, I think, in the next season. But I think it's pretty good as far as, you know, that's concerned. I think it's not too unique of a name. It's not too out there. We're not really searching for what we're getting. We know what we're getting. But I think that's kind of the point of this last season, is we don't know what we're getting up until exactly when we start to play it. But from then on, the mission statement of this season, or moving into the next fall expansion, is kind of straightforward. Everybody, including me, I'm not a lore guy, but I'm sure if you've just played this game for more than a year, you can understand that there's many plot points that have been sort of set in motion that haven't been completely explored. And with every season, we kind of get these cryptic messages. Is this what the season's going to be about? Is it going to be about this? It's going to talk about this character, because we've had things in the past that just have not ever really come to any fruition. So we're just always guessing. But now, I think based on just the live event this past week, Bungie is sort of taking a much more straightforward stance, just because the game has kind of gotten to the point where we can do that. So the rumors out there is we're kind of heading towards some sort of Avengers Endgame type scenario. I'm sure people have seen the Drifter trailer where he's heading to Europa, as well as the Eris Morn trailer where she's walking around on Europa. I actually think within the next season, possibly tomorrow at the reveal, we're going to see more cinematics with even more characters. I personally believe Osiris is going to make an appearance, possibly Marasov. I'm sure the Warmind is going to be involved. I actually think the Warmind and Osiris are going to kind of show up together. But this kind of plays into some things that I've been kicking around as far as my own personal view of where the lore and the story is ultimately going. But I think this endgame arc certainly is very possible, but also sort of confirmed at this point, which is exciting. But now on to other news. Outside of this pretty obvious leak, as I stated in my last video, finally got to go to the lighthouse on the last weekend of the season, which was pretty awesome. Got to do a little bit of exploring. Got to do the Osiris glitch. If you don't know what the Osiris glitch is, it's a very simple one. If you follow the path as I did in the beginning of this video, you basically are going to go either clockwise or counterclockwise, but you're going to circumnavigate the lighthouse pedestal that you spawn in on. It's the one where you can see Same 14 and a hologram of Osiris basically hanging out, talking to one another. But as you approach, normally, you would basically see Osiris blink out, sort of disappear right before you get to him, which stinks, because I'm sure after everything you've gone through in Trials, you want to take a selfie with Osiris, certainly a hologram of Osiris. We don't see him that often. We saw him, of course, in the last season, but a hologram, well, that's just a lot cooler. You can take an advantage of this little glitch simply by just going around the map on the edge and approaching Osiris from the back, and his hologram won't disappear. He won't actually despawn until you run back to the section that you would approach him normally. And this allows you all the time to take pictures with Osiris as well as explore the rest of the map, though you can do that normally, but without thinking he's going to just disappear on you. So that's another little thing you want to take advantage of, maybe if you're moving into the next season. Maybe you're a new player to the game. Hopefully the player base in Season 11, or Season of the Arrivals, excuse me, I should just start calling it that from now on, because it's always great to see new players come to the game, and I personally would love a bigger, broader Destiny audience, and I think the live events are obviously going to be a push towards that. It just brings people together. It's all about community in the Destiny 2 universe, and Destiny 1, the Destiny universe as a whole. And now on to this last little thing that I want to cover today. This is going to be a glitch that you literally want to do right now if you want to take advantage of it, because it's only going to be available for the next 24 hours until reset tomorrow on June 9th, which again happens to be my birthday. So I'll be maybe giving some people a little bit of info right before the season actually goes into effect, maybe covering these little things just you want to do right before the season actually clicks over. But I wanted to talk about it again now, because this particular glitch really is one of the biggest game breakers out there, and it's available to anybody currently. And this, of course, is one that I've talked about several times now, but it's never too much when you know what this thing can do. And that is the silver glitch, which is, of course, the Gladiator's Blade Rush finisher. The reason it's a silver glitch is because you can actually buy this particular finisher, which results in one of the biggest game-breaking glitches in the game, from the Eververse store. All you have to do is go down and you'll see it right here. It's for 800 silver. Now you do have to buy it. However, this glitch, or this finisher allows you to pretty much glitch into any section of any map that you would otherwise be unable to get to. It lets you yeet bosses off of maps. It lets you get secret chests on different maps. It lets you get through walls in Gambit and go into your opponent's zone and actually murk them while they're still unexpecting anybody of coming through, because you don't have to go through a portal. You just go right through the wall. You can get enemy kills on Gambit using this glitch. And all it requires you having is this particular finisher and then crouching while you're actually finishing an enemy. And like other things in the past, this lets you, as I say, yeet certain bosses off of maps and get solo finishes. I believe it's the one in Last Wish as well as the Scourge in the Past boss. You can do in both cases. So why not get it while it's still available? Because though this was part of the Bungie store, these do reset at the end of every season. At least that's the way it's worked in the past. And I can't imagine that Bungie has not at least noticed that this thing is out there, and that a lot of people have certainly made videos about it and certainly used it to their advantage in certain cases. So as these things reset, I am sure we will never see this particular one ever again. So get it while it lasts. And that's going to be it for all the info in today's video, guys. For the secret hashtag today, leave a hashtag Season of the Arrivals down below. That's the only one that I am going to accept today because it's such big news. Season of the Arrivals. I guess you could leave a hashtag seasonal glitch or hashtag silver something. I'll accept other things if they're related. But that's going to be the big one because it's such big news. So thank you all so much for watching. As always, I am Wilhelm Scream. We will see you in Season of the Arrivals tomorrow, maybe on a live stream. Thank you all so much for watching as always. We'll see you in the next video. Little.